everybody, I'm Trainer Joe. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about 3 tips to jumpstart your weight loss. I don't know anybody that's trying to do this for the first time. It's always, hey, I'm revisiting this. How do I get started again? A lot of people get discouraged, even cynical, because they've tried so many things. So let me give you the 3 tips. First one is, by the way, if this is helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, like it, you know, all that stuff. Number 1 tip. Ask yourself if it's really that important. I mean, we got to decide, does it really matter that much? I mean, I talk to people that are maybe 20 pounds overweight, and they're just, it's not that big a deal. Hey, if it's not a big deal and you really don't care, move on to a different goal. But if you're like, wait a minute, now this really is important. Okay, it's good for you to tell yourself, is it or not? If it's really important, then we know I'm not just going to not do it. Let's move on to tip number 2. If you've decided, no, this is really important. Tip number 2 is try again, but different. Who cares if you've tried before 50 times? What are you going to do? Quit? No, because you've already decided this is really important. All right, well, let's try it again, but do something different. Doing something different shows you, okay, I'm not going to keep doing what I did and get the result, so I'm going to do something a little different. Sometimes we're that close to hitting it out of the park, and all you had to do was something slightly different. What are some ideas that you could do different? Ask a different friend to come along with you or to be your accountability partner. Do it with a group this time. Pay some money. Go ahead and buy new shoes or a piece of equipment. It's not the worst thing in the world if you make a mistake and spend money on a piece of equipment that you don't end up using. You've done other things like that. If it's important, do something different, move forward, rather than just saying, I'm just going to go back to the way it used to be. Fair enough? And number 3, consider the reward. Why do we eat in the first place? And why do we overeat? 2 reasons. Pain and pleasure. I want to avoid pain of not eating something I want. I want the pleasure of eating something I want. That's it. You're doing this for pain and pleasure. And if the reward is clear, and it's clearly going to be pain or pleasure down the road, it's going to help you today. If all you think about right now is what it's going to be like to drink the milkshake and eat the cookie instead of the pain 3 months from now, of seeing your friends you haven't seen in a while, of going to the doctor, of cleaning your CPAP, of the pre-diabetic, of the knee pain. If you're not going to see any of that, and all you're going to look at is the pleasure of eating this thing right now, it's harder. But if you get honest, and this is great pain later, great pain. You know, one of the reasons intermittent fasting helps people is it allows them to put in here the pain in a way that they can tolerate it. I am not going to eat until it's time to eat. There's some pain there. It's voluntary. We choose to do it because of the pleasure of something different. So, back it up. Number 1, ask if it's really important. If it is, go to number 2. Try it again differently. And 3, consider the reward because the reward is great. Be sure and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Train your brain, transform your body.